What's up, YouTube? You know, it's your boy Wall, and we're doing another exposed one, man. Hope you like it. Like and subscribe.
Can we stop overvaluing marriage and kids as a starter pack? Oh, so like marriage and kids, like that's a starter pack to you. That's just not nice. Joyful marriages and children. We live in a society that wants you single, fat, broke, and childless, and you're adding to that with your $49.99 donation of apathy. Ask these women where they see themselves in 5 years professionally and personally. For myself, hopefully I will have 2 biological children, 1 adopted child, and I'll be raising them, which is just as valuable as if I got a PhD or if I was making 6 figures. It matters just as much, and for me personally, it matters more. So how dare you like degrade married women who want to reproduce and do a good thing for society? Like, you're a problem. And the fertility stats show that you're a problem as well, because 50.1% of women in the UK are childless by age 30. This is unprecedented, and most women want to have kids. So thank you for the $49.99 of coke.
She said it best, man. People love to be lied to. Ladies, the most important thing you can do is have a family and kids. I don't know who sold you the bullshit of the back pages and the OnlyFans, and I don't know who told you that was a career and that's what you should be chasing after, but they lied to you. Sorry.
Do you have female friends?
No, it's a waste of time.
But like the girls that work here, like, are they your friends?
Well, they work for us. They're associates, yeah, business associates.
Can I say something? I'm sorry. There's not women in your life that makes you think otherwise.
Yeah, man, who hurt you, man?
Yeah, like, I'm sorry there's not women in your life that makes you really believe in women and the power that we hold within ourselves. I'm sorry you ran into a lot of people who's lost and who's still trying to find themselves to the point where they can't even put into
Can you tell me what this power is that you speak of?
power, meaning what?
I'm asking you, can you define what this power is that you speak of?
Power?
Yeah, the power that you referred to. You said, I'm sorry that you didn't get to experience the power that women provide.
Meaning everything that you're saying we lacking from the majority of women that you've met, because it's all off your experience.
Well, actually, I'm basing it anecdotally on literally talking to thousands of men that have been friend zoned by women and not gotten anything in return.
You see, why is it that every time a guy has like an opinion on something, it's like he's been hurt and all that, and then women just love to say random shit like, I'm so sorry that you haven't had a woman to teach you about the power of what a woman can bring, and What does that have to do with anything bro was talking about?
Have been more oppressed.
Please make your argument right now. Please. State your case, Brian.
Let me ask you a question. So throughout all human history, what percentage would you say of military casualties, if you had to break it up between the genders? What is the percentage breakdown of military casualties?
Well, obviously,
so deaths and injuries.
Obviously, a significantly more amount of men.
99.99999%.
But that's also because in the past, women have not been allowed to.
That's a privilege.
Fight.
Yeah, they don't want to talk about selective service and the fact that men actually don't get a choice.
Damn.
Like, that really is a slam dunk argument. Somebody said it's funny how the blue-haired sex doll has more character and personality than the majority of girls that come on his show. Somebody else said trying to imagine women storming the beach at Normandy. Oh, God. Imagine just like Dunkirk, but all girls. That would be a terrible movie.
That would be a terrible movie. But also, yo, man, men die at a higher number, whether it's due to illnesses, because homelessness, men, right, or whether it's due to war or violence, violent activity, because you see more men in the drug trade and more men in really just violent situations, more men having to protect themselves, you know, against other men. Like, when you really think about realistically in the world, men clearly have to live in a darker aspect of life than women. Like, it's funny that we even need to have this conversation.
I was today years old when I found out that someone tells you to break a leg before an audition because they hope you end up in a cast.
No!
A TV show pilot is called a pilot because it's the first time it's on air.
What?
This little piggy went to the market doesn't mean the pig went grocery shopping. It means the pig literally went to the market. Pinterest is called Pinterest because you pin your interest. When someone tells you to hold your horses, they're telling you to be stable.
No!
Like a stable hold horses. Sand is called sand because it's in between the sea and land. Sand. A division symbol is just a fraction with dots replacing the numerator and denominator.
I'm sick of this shit.
Is that one of the reasons why you and your wife divorced?
It was me.
It was you?
I was just young and dumb. Whatever she say, how she felt, but as a man, it's always gonna be me. I was a brother, son, a husband, father, CEO, a chairman of company, pay attention to my career, protect my freedom, my life, and think of new business ideas. That's 10 things. 11, I gotta learn how to protect it. 12, I gotta know what's going on. I'm like, fuck, it was a lot to handle.
Right.
Something was gonna fall short. And I just got to a point where I was like, I can't handle that shit. It's over. I'm tired of living for everybody else.
Right.
And I got tired of seeing my wife just live with this umbrella over her. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, be free, my nigga. Like, I love you to die. Like, whatever you go through in life, I'm still gonna help. I'm dear. It's nothing like, that's my dog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? One of my best friends. Like, so it get to a point where you're like, damn, yo, you chew too much. I ain't fail at nothing. It was just a lot. I just wanted to help everybody.
Can you imagine that? Can you imagine someone like Walker saying, it's my fault that my marriage didn't work out because I'm here trying to do so many different things to provide for this life that we want, right? I'm doing all this stuff, different businesses. I'm trying to be there for my family, brother. And my wife is living under the umbrella of everything I'm doing. And I can physically see that she doesn't like it. And so it's twisting our relationship into something negative. And I don't want it to be that. So I just told her, hey, you can go and pursue other ventures with other people while I'm working really hard. Like, it's crazy.
Do you think men who take off the body parts and put on women body parts, you know, like breasts and all that, and put on dresses, are they women or are they still, are they women or are they still men?
Sorry, ask the question again?
You know how there are transgenders?
Uh-huh.
Look at this. Transgenders now, and they're confused about their identity. So you heard of Bruce Jenner, right?
Mm-hmm.
We all know Bruce is a man. Well, he took off the body part. Where you going?
I'm leaving.
Why are you leaving?
Because.
What?
Because what you're saying is extremely offensive and I'm not going to sit here for it.
Come and tell me why.
Nope.
You're running?
Yep.
But I thought you were open-minded. You're not open-minded?
Nope, what you're saying is hurtful and very dangerous.
But true.
Now, baby, please don't go.
Are you leaving?
Yep.
I thought you were a strong woman.
Have you seen the trend of women filming men subtly looking at them in gyms? It's absolutely insane. If I was a man, I would just go to an all-male gym. If a man checks me out in the gym, I'm just gonna smile back. Or if I don't like him, I'm just gonna move away. I'm not gonna whip out my iPhone and then blast him on social media. It's like Me Too gone mad, gone crazy. But it's funny because I'm actually seeing the repercussions of this. I saw another video go viral of a girl doing a squat with the rack and she's stuck in that position and she can't get back up. And nobody is helping her. The man isn't gonna risk everybody laughing at him and calling him a creep by actually going over to help her. Well, these are now the repercussions because when a woman actually does need help, men won't help because they're terrified of being blasted on social media for sexual harassment. And if I was a man, I wouldn't do it either. I'd stay away from these women. They're crazy.
Just like, the thing I don't understand is women look too. Women look at a bunch of stuff, right? Like, they'll look at a guy when he walks in. It's like if guys were doing that same thing where we're just trying to set you up to catch you looking, we could do that same shit too. But it doesn't make sense why you do that, especially when you guys dress the way you dress, knowing people will look eventually. And in these situations where you'll go to the gym and you actually get yourself in like a weird situation, bro, dudes aren't gonna help you. Like, I wouldn't help a female. I would not help a female if I'm at the gym and I'm seeing her struggling. I don't give a fuck if you look like you about to break your neck and die, bitch. I'm not going to do that shit.
If I don't know you, I owe you absolutely nothing.
You know what the difference is?
Let me speak. I owe you absolutely nothing as a man who doesn't know you, right? Of course. So what happens is the simp culture within the Western world has become a norm.
Yeah.
So men will say, okay, cool. And this is why I speak to men. Men, I'm going to speak to you, right? Because if you are out here with a lot of money, you may have a lot of money. Stop giving pretty women stop giving pretty women attention, because what happens is you will lose your resources, you will lose your money, you will lose your time, and what will happen is they will take your time, effort, resources, all the things that you built up, and they'll be on to the next.
It's men are scared to get into a relationship. That's why you see less men willing to get into a relationship. They'd rather just have a bunch of girls in their number or in their phones, and then they'll hit them up every once in a while, be like, hey, you want to chill, do this? Like, men would rather do that than be with a woman that is like, okay, I'll give you all of this, all of me, everything I possibly can, and you can still choose to just leave. And when you leave, I'm going to be asked out.
It's one side. Look, that's why American relationships are failures. That's why American women on a global context are the worst for relationships, long-term period. That's why the divorce rate is the highest in the world here. And that's why on the desirability level, American women are at the bottom of the global barrel. This is all statistically documented from men, because at the end of the day, the ones who decide if a woman is valuable for a relationship is men.
Well, the man is the person that's going to have to, obviously, propose and buy the ring and all that stuff.
And give them the ring.
Real quick, I just want to have everybody answer
But
this.
that's the video. Like, subscribe. Yo, we're on our way. Did we hit 300? I think we might have hit 300. So we're on our way to 400. Help me get to 400, guys. And you know, it's your boy Walt. We're out.